What is my life purpose? I feel like I'm not doing enough. I see the chaos around the world and I feel like I should be doing more somehow. I really like my job, but now that I'm aware of being on a spiritual path, is this the right thing to do? What is my life purpose? Do any of these statements sound familiar? I hear these statements and others a lot. What is my life purpose? What does my soul want me to do? Over the years, I've had many answers for clients and myself come through. And just yesterday, in a session with a new client, that was her biggest worry. Hi, my name is Joanne Moore, and I'm a professional intuitive and have been channeling messages from angels and guides for about the last 15 years. And a lot of messages have come through regarding this question about our souls or our life purpose. So, first of all, it brings up, we want to define a few things. So, first of all, we're going to define why we even ask this question in the first place. So, the bottom question underneath of that is, why did I even choose to be here as a human? So why did we come here as a human? And why are we experiencing life on earth and all of that? So the basic question we want to define is, we're here to learn lessons and have experiences. Now, when I say learn lessons, I don't mean like you did something bad and you have to learn how to do it better, but more about a better way to understand, a deeper understanding of how it is to experience. And experiences, being more aware of who we are, what we are, all of that. So just being aware, and it starts with being aware of our humanness. The next level is what we came to experience. So as a human, we are these emotion machines. And which is perfect, because that's what we came to experience. Every time we experience emotions, every time we have a physical experience in the world and circumstances, we gain experience. That experience expands our consciousness, which expands the global consciousness, which expands the universe's consciousness and divinity and divine. So we are the arms and legs of the divine down here having experiences. So that's our purpose. That's why we chose to come as a human. We also came forgetting everything. So we forgot that we're connected. We forgot that we're divine. We forgot that we are love. All of that gets forgotten. And people say, well, why would we come here to experience and then forget that we came here to experience? Well, if we knew all that, we would come kind of ahead of the curve. We'd be starting ahead of the curve, but we don't. We want to start at the very beginning, because it's the learning process, or I like that, the learning process that gives us the most experience. That's where we get to deepen our lessons. Sometimes when you have each aha you have, we remember a little bit more. So the more ahas, the more experience, the more awareness, the more we remember. As we start to remember, then we start to consciously choose these experiences. We start to consciously choose to be aware of our emotions and what's going on. So now that we know why we came in the first place, then the question is, so what does my soul want me to do? It doesn't sound like a job description, and that's the key. Everybody thinks, well, a lot of people think that their soul purpose must describe what they do for their job, but that's not always the case. So really, before all that information came, like years ago, the simple answer they always gave me was, you're here to love. That's it. You're here to be nice. You're here to experience love, give love. Everything else is icing. So it looks like, how it looks, our soul's purpose is, are you kind? You forgive yourself. You forgive others. You have experiences and know that they are valuable in some way. Every experience is valuable for your soul purpose. The way to remember and express love is to live it. It feels like joy, excitement, passion. It is not, they said capital letters not, defined by what you do to make money. It is about who you are being in your everyday life. So you can fulfill your soul's purpose and work at a fast food joint. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have healer in your title. You don't have to have not-for-profit in your title. You don't have to be carrying a banner for human rights. It is more about who you're being day to day than it is about anything else. Now, that's great at the beginning, but I know that as we remember, as we wake up, or as our consciousness rises, we get a little bit more, we want more, we want to define more. So what comes through in the next phase is all about choosing consciously what you want to contribute. There is no one size fits all. No, it doesn't work that way. So you look back to the basics of how I want to feel, and then how do I want other people to feel? What if I had a magic wand, would I have pixie dust, spread out around me? What would others experience? What can I bring to the table in a loving way that will contribute to others? It's not about what you want to do for them. It's about the space you hold for them. It's about giving an opportunity for another to feel a certain way. So, one example is maybe you want people around you. You have felt stifled all your life. Maybe you've had lots of restrictions. You felt very contained or confined. And really what you want people to experience is freedom. I want others to be expressive. I want them to feel free to express themselves and to experience their emotions, because maybe that's something that you didn't feel like you could do. That's a huge contribution to the world. So you become a person that other people can really feel relaxed around, where they feel like they can be themselves. Now, you could work anywhere and have that as your contribution to people. You could be a secretary, you could be a doctor, you could run a non-for-profit, you could work at a fast food joint, you could be a bartender. It doesn't matter what you do for a living. It's that you feel like you are contributing, holding this space. Now, how do you know that you've hit what you want to contribute? Because it feels exciting. It feels like passion. It feels joyful. The more often we feel that way ourselves, the more we allow others around us to also feel that way. So it becomes that your life purpose is really all about experiencing joy for yourself, finding the things that you are passionate about and excited to do, and then letting others do the same. But you can consciously choose your contribution and then just intend that people around you will feel that way. That's where faith comes in. That all you need to do is have a little faith that my intention impacts the energy around me and allows others to do whatever it is that I would love for them to do. So that's our life purpose. Basically, our life purpose is to forget everything. And then in the process of learning and experiencing, we begin to remember again. In the remembering, we can then consciously choose things that we're excited, passionate, joyful about, and hold an intention that others around us will also begin to remember and feel that same excitement, joy, passion. Our whole reason for being here is to experience and give love. That's it. So it is not tied to your job. It is not tied to what you do for a living. It's who you're being in the process of living your life. So if this resonated with you, please leave a comment below. If you have a question, leave a comment. And if this is information that you'd like to hear more about, metaphysical, spiritual, and all that stuff, please be sure to like this video and subscribe. I will see you all later and have an absolutely fantastic day.